Hey there, lovely viewers. You're watching Bipolar Opposites. I'm your guy, Tim Cubbin. Today, I will be talking to you about punishments for kids. Okay, who here ever got in trouble with your parents and got punished? Alright, I can't see you, but I know. I know you got your hand up there. I know you got your hand up there. Now, let's face it. Kids always misbehave. They always cause trouble. So, some punishments are old-fashioned, some are modern. I mean, my old-fashioned punishments, which were, I misbehaved, got a spanking. Me, I would never, ever hit my kids. That's just not something I do. I don't like hitting anyone, period, so hitting my kids, that's violence, and that's just not something I approve of. Another old-fashioned punishment is what happened if you swore. Well, when I swore, my dad would literally take a bar of soap and shove it in my mouth and time me for about 30 minutes. So I had to sit for 30 minutes with a fucking bar of soap in my mouth. Old-fashioned punishment there. Really old-fashioned. Or, the one that really damaged me was sit in a corner. For God knows how long I had to sit in the corner. And you know what that made my mental state? So, my dad gave me the old-fashioned punishments. Well, that just made me worse. And, of course, let's face parents saying, you can't do this, and we're taking this away from you. Well, when I was a kid, you basically had the minor toys that you always played with that get taken away. Now kids these days, they have the horror of having their mobile devices taken away unless they're in school. That's brutal. I mean, let's face it. I use my laptop every day. I do writing on it, I do everything. If you were to take my laptop away from me, well, I'd go batshit. Or, you take my phone away. See, I have the Marvel Unlimited apps. I'm constantly reading comics on that. To take that away from me, that's punishment. Depriving kids of something, that's a pretty good punishment. I mean, really, just gotta do something that's gonna bother kids. Say, okay, you know what? I screwed up. I can't do this again. Now, a punishment from my day, which is no longer effective, 4 words. Go to your room. That's not a punishment anymore. We got TV in there. We got our laptops. We got our video games. We got everything. So, go to your room? Really? Not a punishment. I mean, let's face it. Kids these days don't want to spend time with their parents. So any excuse to go off and be on their own, well, that's hooray! That's what kids love. So really, punishments from my day, old-fashioned, don't work anymore. They really, really don't. I mean, come on, parents. How are we going to discipline our kids when we can't actually punish them in a way that's punishment? Tough. Tough for us being parents these days. Tough indeed. You got a teenage child, well, you can't corral them like the parents in my old days used to. My old man, he could punish. But these days, punishment? Is there any really good, effective way to punish you? I mean, yes, taking away something like their credit cards or things like that, or blocking them from their TV, or putting a timer on their mobile device, whatever, that kind of works. But spankings, soap, all that? Oh, I got a good one. The kid sneaks out of the house tonight. The parents, they always know how to find their kids. Always. When they find you, well, prepare for embarrassment. Because that is what I'd do. That'll do it for today. Tonight's Tim Cubbin. Out. Go punish your kids.